Jayson Tatum took a big step forward in the second half of this season. Looking at the trends section, we can see on his chart that it started to happen right around late January. Really, this first game, January 18th, set off a long streak of very solid games for Tatum. But what specifically changed in his stats? That's where we can jump over to his profile section and use the new filters that allow you to filter by date range. Now, the way that I like to do this is to open up a new tab. Click here, open link in new tab, and now we'll be able to easily compare back and forth how he did in these two situations. So first, let's plug in an end date of January 18th and hit apply. And now you can see his stats are changed to show just games up until January 18th. Now we can flip over to the new tab and do the opposite. Start it on January 18th and hit apply. So here we have 20 games from January 18th and on, 39 games before January 18th, and we can just flip back and forth and see exactly what changed. Here, beginning of the season, usage rate 26.8, compare it to 29.9, jumped up from the 92nd percentile to the 97th. His points per shot attempt was really the biggest thing that changed. Start of the season, 106.6, 38th percentile for forwards, all the way up to 123, which is 86th percentile. Now, how did that change? We can use these tabs. Go down to the shooting frequency section. Let's do that on both of our pages. We can see up until January 18th, 15% of his shots were taken in long mid-range. Compare that to just 8% after January 18th. Those extra shots went to the rim, 35% compared to 32%, and to three, 37% compared to 33%. So his shot profile became slightly more efficient. Let's look at shooting accuracy. So here we are at the start of the season, finished 57% at the rim. Compare that to 63% after January 18th. And then, of course, the big change went from 36% from three all the way up to 46%, and that's on 164 shots, so that's not a small sample. That is really one of the most impressive things driving the change in his play was an elite rate of making threes. Let's flip down to foul drawing. And here we see changes as well. Early in the season, 9% of his shot attempts, he drew fouls on, compared to close to 12%, an above average rate after January 18th, something that we would expect a little bit given that he was going to the rim more.